good afternoon, or good evening, viewers, depending on when you are watching this video. So today I am doing a movie review on the movie Grave Encounters. Now, I never knew that this was an actual movie because I saw a trailer of it on YouTube, and I thought that somebody just made a trailer and that the trailer was for a fake movie that I know a lot of people like to do because they don't have the budget to make a whole feature film. But I heard from a friend that was a lot younger than me on Facebook that he was watching the movie and he was absolutely terrified, and I was like, you know what, I've been meaning to watch this movie for a little while because I just found out it was a movie, so then I watched it. So the best way to really describe this movie was a cross between REC, the whole REC series, and the Paranormal Activity series. If you mush them together, this would be what it is. The beginning of this movie was really just kind of making fun of the ghost TV shows, Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures, by saying how fake they are and how acted and how scripted they are and how they're just kind of paying off people. It's somewhat funny in the beginning, and then about midway through it suddenly just turns for the worse and everybody's like, okay, there's a logical explanation for this, but there isn't. And the ending of the movie, towards about maybe 80% of the way through and the very end of the movie, I mean, it was just oh my goodness, it was just mind-blowing, all the stuff that they were involved in. So this movie takes place inside a mental asylum. It's kind of like an old abandoned asylum that's supposedly haunted, and so a lot of the things that happen throughout the movie make the characters turn insane. So that was a really interesting aspect of it. So not only was it just a horror thriller, it was also a psychological thriller, which was really interesting. I thought that really helped add on to the story. Now, there were no really big name actors in the movie, however the acting I did find was really good. It was a lot better than, Paranormal Activity. I just really enjoyed it a lot. So I would really recommend, if you guys like the REC series, if you like the Paranormal Activity series, you will love this movie. This movie is really probably one of my favorite horrors. It's just really well done, and I thought it was really interesting, especially the psychological aspect of it. So if you're not a big fan of the whole handheld kind of cinematography, you're probably not gonna like this. There are not many still shots in the movie. There's a lot of movement throughout, but however, it's not enough to make you nauseous. But it still gives you that whole kind of that feeling that you're being that camera crew and you're kind of moving around with them. It's just a really interesting first-person perspective. So if you really want to see a movie that is not too scary but might be able to scare you a little bit, I'd really recommend that you go see this movie. It is ridiculously intense towards the end, though. I would like to compare it to the last 15 minutes of Paranormal Activity 3, where literally you were just I don't even want to live right now. This movie, it's just oh my goodness, you're just gonna be kind of jaw-dropped, and I would really recommend it to those that really do again the REC series and the Paranormal Activity series. So I'd rate this movie about 8.5 to 8.75. It's definitely a movie that I think you guys should check out if you are interested in it. Don't worry, it's not too scary. Towards the end, though, it kind of gets really intense. I wouldn't say too scary, but just really intense. And it definitely makes you, it has a really deep psychological aspect to it. Not philosophical, psychological. So you're going to be thinking. And that's basically all I can say for this movie. So I hope that you enjoyed the review, and I hope you guys have a great day. And anyways, that's it for this video right here. And anyways, I'm going to have an annotation now to my channel. I'm sorry that I can't put words together. I just have a bunch of caffeine in my system that's just now kicking in. I took in a lot of caffeine and it didn't kick in during class when I wanted it to, but all of a sudden now it's kicking in. It's weird. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and that's it for right now.